everyone, I'm Mind, and this is set number 30593, Lloyd Suit Mech from the LEGO Ninjago theme. This set contains 59 pieces, 1 minifigure, and retails for about $4.99 in the US. Now this is a polybag, and as with most polybags, their release is not very consistent. This technically came out in January of this year, and the reason I haven't reviewed it yet is because I was waiting for it to show up like in stores at like a Target or a Walmart, or for it to be like a gift with purchase on LEGO.com, but none of that ever really happened, so I'm not really sure how you can get this set if you want it. At the very least, if you're in the US. If you're in other countries, they may be at different stores. But for me personally, I had to get mine off eBay because, yeah, I never found any other way to get this set. So here's the build of Lloyd's mech suit, and this is genuinely awesome for a polybag. This might be one of my favorite Ninjago polybags in years, because this guy's genuinely a lot of fun and pretty unique for a mech of this scale. So it uses a lot of mini ball joints to connect the different parts of the build. You can see the feet themselves are very cube-like, though there is some slight curves and angles to them, which does look nice. The actual legs are very simple. It's just a single mixels joint with a gold bar piece on top, same thing on the other side. And then the actual cockpit area for Lloyd is interesting. He has proper handlebars to hold on to, rather than like a seat and a console like a lot of mechs have nowadays. I really like this, and it almost makes it feel more mechanical, and I don't know, like a little bit more realistic. Obviously mechs aren't real, but sometimes LEGO mechs don't have clear control systems, which is fine, but that's like a very sci-fi type build. This one seems a little more grounded in reality, which I really like. And genuinely I think it just looks cool that Lloyd is fully out here. It's almost like an exosuit for his body. I like that a lot. Pretty cool angles at the top right here with 2 gold swords coming off. If you're like a younger kid getting this set and you don't have a ton of LEGO, that's cool to have those gold swords there, so you can take them off and use them on Lloyd as just like accessories if you want. And then there's 2 more mini ball joints coming down to the arms, which connect with this Technic piece, which again is some really cool parts usage. I like the transition from the solid bricks to the Technic right here, and I think it actually works pretty well for arms. And then there's these long gold blades coming out each side, and you can see both of those arms are identical. Because this build is so small and therefore not very heavy, there's actually quite a bit of posability you can get with it. It's not even difficult to balance on 1 foot if you want. And that's another thing that I think is fantastic for play. With things like even Marvel mechs, even though they're small $10 mechs, they can be a bit limited with how they pose due to just the weight that's in them. But this seems really well thought out, and while it's small, I think this is actually a lot of fun to play with. And comparing it to the $10 4+ mech that Lloyd also gets this year, I think this one is significantly better. Yeah, I wasn't expecting very much from this set, but I'm genuinely very impressed, and I would love to see more polybags like this in the future. Because if this was like a side build and a full-size set, I would not bat an eye, because it would fit perfectly. Like, genuinely a fantastic build. I really, really like this one. On this side, the seating area looks with Lloyd removed. You can see you attach the back of his legs right here, and then the handlebar piece can move up and down if you want. And then, of course, the minifigure in this set is Core Lloyd. I'm not even going to get my whole, like, minifigure review setup out for this guy because it's a polybag and he is such a simple minifigure. But I've reviewed this guy before, and in short, I like Core Lloyd, but he's got a bit too much going on. I really like the lime green used, but I feel like lime green with dark green and the normal green and the olive green is just too many different shades in one figure. Lime green, though, is by far my favorite part, and I'm glad to see they're finally using that on an official Lloyd suit, because he's had it in vehicles before, but I don't think he's actually ever used it on a ninja suit before this year. And then the different colored torso and legs is an interesting touch. I think it actually works decently well in Lloyd, but not as well in some of the other ninja. And this polybag's a nice way to get this figure if you don't have him yet, but he does come in some other fairly cheap sets, so it's nothing like all too special. And so what are my overall thoughts on this set? Yeah, if you can't tell, I really like this one. I would 100% recommend it if you find a way to buy it. Obviously, I have no clue where to find this thing, that's why I had to buy it on eBay. But if you find it being sold for like $5 or it's a gift or purchase, I recommend you pick it up. It's small, it's fun to put together, and I genuinely think it's a lot of fun to play with, too. It's great for kids, and I think it's fun for collectors as well. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do LEGO and Ninjago videos just like this one almost every day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!